Welcome to day number 2 of our private skate park build. Things are looking really good weather-wise. Beautiful day today. The rest of the week, it's kind of questionable, so we're going to try to get as much done as we possibly can today. We're starting this one off, Operation D-Sheet. We got to get the top decks off of this. We have to get the faces off of some of the banks that are laying down behind me over there. Now the reason why is because our head engineer, he's our welding guy and he's our cutting guy. He's the one who figures out how to do it. We got to make a lot of modifications to make this exactly what we want to. So we're going to take this ramp apart. We're going to take that bank apart. We got to take the wall ride apart. The wall ride's going to be crazy. Just getting the wall ride into place and figuring that out is going to be such a project, and I'm glad to see you guys so excited about it. Seeing the comments from yesterday's video, it's definitely getting us excited. This is going to be great. Let's get to work. So while Maddie starts taking apart this ramp right here, I'll quickly explain that this is going to be used as a landing. But when this ramp is upright, it's supposed to be 4 feet tall. Now we're going to be making it 3 feet tall. So we're going to figure out the angle to cut it and how it's going to go. So we'll let Maddie get to work and we'll go talk to Brooklyn. So BK is taking apart the whole bottom piece of this big rolling thing. Now the reason why we're taking this apart is because this is going to be our takeoff. We're going to cut this at 3 foot as well. Yep. This is it's all happening, BK.
Gotta get to the frame. So
it's gotta get, everything's just getting to the frame. And then head engineer is going to do his thing.
I think he's welding right now.
He will be shortly. So BK got all the material off of the roller, but it was at a cost. Let me go show you guys. So what happened?
Well, me, Maddie, and Bob were putting up the last bank. All of a sudden, I just got a random itch on my shoulder to come out. I got stung.
He's got some kind of... we're not even confirming exactly what it is. We saw a black wasp underneath there, though. Is that what you said?
He was holding up his giant metal thing. He's like, oh, I got so itchy. And he's like holding his metal thing and just itching his back on the ramp. Like doing this kind of move, you know? And after he's like, it's still itchy. Do I have anything on my back? And this giant red mark.
Wow, that's crazy,
there was
man.
A black
but you feel okay now?
Yeah, I was like, if I was allergic to it, I would have been on the ground convulsing or something already.
You're right. Check this out, guys. Head engineer has been doing some work over here. We have a full 20-foot bank. Thing looks amazing. It looks like it was supposed to be there from the get-go.
We've kind of completed our task for the day, honestly. We've de-sheeted. Oh, we have to go de-sheet the box jump, our makeshift box jump lift.
Yeah,
that's going to take a crowbar and a sledgehammer.
So this setup right here is a huge platform, and this used to be the flat bank hip. So we're going to use this for a wall ride. That's our game plan. So you can see on this side, it's all sheeted. Looks good. Looks like it's going to do the job. Now the only problem is it's going to be near impossible getting it up there. So yeah, so Brooklyn's going to start taking this thing apart. He's just going to go screw by screw for right now. It's just a lot, man. It's going to be a lot lighter though.
Yeah.
It will actually be possible to get up there.
It's still probably going to be 300-400 pounds with this all off.
Maybe even more, probably, right? Like, if you think about all that metal that's on there, that's a lot of steel. So much steel. It's crazy. Nice work, BK. Very impressive. You're getting very pro at taking apart these ramps, aren't you?
Without a sledgehammer.
Without a sledgehammer. Very surprising, but it looks awesome. It's going to be way easier to get on there.
Hopefully.
And we're still going to have to manipulate a little bit because the bottom of this thing from end to end over there, that's 21 feet.
One thing, like you said, if you just cut the one corner off.
Yeah, and then get it to sit next to the quarter pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that will work. So we got some new progress. We got the railings installed on top of the ramps over on this side at least. It was a little bit of a manipulation to get it to fit. And the head engineer is currently still welding and we need to start cutting some stuff apart. Let me go show the guys what to do. Operation cut this ramp. We are going to pull this thing down real quick and then we got to get the saw and do our thing. Nice. Great work, team. Great work. That was impressive.
Well, I wanted to make sure I got that.
That was really impressive. So we're going to be cutting this thing up. You can see Matt is grinding inside there right now. Pretty much on top of that beam, that's where it's going to stop at because it's like a perfect transition and we can use this for our new setup of this doubles we want to make. And we're free. Nice. I'm glad that worked out. And we'll let the head engineer figure out what he wants to do with this, but we did our calculations. It's going to be somewhere around right here, but he told us to leave a little extra on there just in case.
He doesn't trust us.
He doesn't trust us.
He has a little bit of trust issues with us.
Yeah,
I totally understand.
I don't blame him.
I get it.
Looks awesome, though. I'm glad that we were able to turn this boring roller into something cool.
What do we do with this?
I don't know. We're trying to use a little tractor because Maddie knows how to use this one at least a little bit. So we got to move some heavy stuff into place and do some measuring real quick. So here's the situation right now. Where BK is standing on, that's 3 feet. Now this bank was actually used for a 4-foot setup. So the bottom's like kind of sticking up a little bit. That could be a little funky. So we're kind of trying to figure out what we're going to be doing because we need to attach this somehow, and it's not going to sit like this anymore because we have to cut this decking. I know this is all very confusing to you guys.
It's really hard to explain. We really don't even know what we're talking about.
We don't.
This is just an idea. I'm sure it's going to get shot down by the engineer.
Yeah, as soon as he's done welding up there, he'll probably tell us now.
We did wrong, so.
So you guys missed a lot of boring math. I think you guys are happy about that, but we are marking this ramp right here because we have to cut every single one of these individual pieces. So there's lines that are across everything, and you can see them. They are across the front as well. And hopefully this works. That's all I gotta say. The goal is to make this attached to that somehow. It's complicated.
It isn't cut straight. It's because this ruler they sent us is like a U shape.
So you
It's
rule.
so weird. Yeah, for some reason it's just bent. So it might come out like this.
We'll see.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Ho, ho, ho. We're getting a new sheet back on. That's a big moment, BK.
This is all done. We just gotta figure out the middle one.
The middle one, because that's a Frankenstein piece.
Yeah.
But man, that's big news.
Yeah.
Crazy to think.
You get cheated.
Yeah. So the head engineer, he did a bunch of welding for us. He attached, you could see that part of the wedge ramp to the quarter pipe ramp that we're going to be making eventually. And he went and did all the supports underneath there to make sure that this thing is not going to fall at all and be nice and sturdy. How'd your cut go?
That was awful, dude.
Was it?
Yeah, I went into it with a good head, and I came out thinking
I'm gonna
I don't
go
really want to cut
inspect it.
anything anymore.
We will find a way to make this thing work. But what we really need to do is get this piece off of here because we need to cut this box up and make 2 separate pieces. So now they're putting the sheets back on over the top. Now, we put some markings on so we can find out exactly where the pieces are, but it's still kind of difficult because we have to reuse every single hole. It's got to be perfectly on there or it's not going to go in because it's going into metal beams. It's not like you can just put it to plywood or into a 2x6 or anything like that. But Brooklyn's doing an awesome job so far.
So now you gotta go over a little bit. Okay, hold it right there for a second.
Pretty close.
Hold it there for a second, and then you won't have to hold it no more.
Nice job, BK. So the head engineer moved to the other side to start welding that one together. Maddie, he's got a little bit of a project going on. So does BK. Let's go talk to him. Tell everybody your dilemma real quick.
My dilemma is that this is the sheet that came off of here. Came off the little quarter pipe that was on here. So now we laid it on, but our brand new framework has no holes in it. So I need to re-drill every single hole just to get this little sheet down. For some reason, I'm drilling these holes and I can't get any bolts to grab. So I literally have 1 bolt in so far, and I've been on this for like 10 minutes. So this is gonna be a long piece right here. I really think so.
And BK, why don't you tell everybody your dilemma?
There's rails in the way.
So all these metal pieces, the side ones, the ones that are on the top, and the ones that are going to be going on the bottom are ramp specific. Yes. Now, one thing we didn't do was mark them properly. So we're guessing each one. And like this one right here that has the metal that's on the top and on the side, you have to find the one that has the perfect angle that's going to fit flush on top of the ramp.
And then we had to do a little modifying because this side didn't have a quarter pipe at first.
Yeah, so it got in the way and now split it up to it. It's just constant modification here, guys. So now we have to identify every single one of these and guess just from the angle alone to see which ramp it goes on. But here's where it gets even crazier. Look at all of these metal pieces. These are all ramp specific. So it's just like a game of Tetris with all these heavy, heavy metal ramps. It's getting complicated, but we're gonna pull it off. BSV just getting back from real work. What do you think?
Looks beautiful.
Are you impressed with the
Very
effort?
impressed. A lot of work going on here.
Boys are doing it. Bob's over there welding everything.
Yeah.
You got any recommendations?
None.
The supervisor has to supervise all day. He's done.
Yeah, exactly. Looks great though.
Now, me and BK have been on the hunt trying to find the bottom metal piece. But we've located this piece because we were able to measure the distance from the hole to the edge of it, and that's the way we figured it out. Now, there's issues here. You can see there's black lines that are put down on the bottom of those screws right there. Out of the 10 screws, 6 of them are broken.
Not fun to cut plastic, by the way. Just shoots everywhere. I feel disgusting.
Well, at least you don't have to do it anymore on this ramp.
I'm gonna have like one bolt. I'm just gonna put one bolt under there. Don't tell anybody.
BK, you did awesome today, man. You have so much dirt in your face. It's unbelievable. Want to
It's
go
just
get
gonna
some
stay
bubble
there.
goose?
No, I just want to go home and relax.
All right, let's go home. I think that's enough for today.
Yeah.
Bob's still putting a couple little finishing welds on, but that's really it. And this
One ramp's done
is
pretty much.
we're getting there. You know, we're definitely making some progress, but it's only going to get more technical. We got to build a quarter pipe over there. We have to do this tomorrow, make this setup, which is going to be crazy, and the box jump takeoff. Guys, this has been a really cool experience so far, and I hope that you guys are enjoying. Well, I know you guys are enjoying it, because once it's going to be done, it's going to be amazing, and I can't wait to ride it. I can't wait to film videos for you guys, but at the same time, I'm enjoying the process of building this, and I love just trying to come up with a game plan of solving problems. It's been really amazing, and the amount of days that we've spent so far. This is our second full day of building it. We did 2 days of taking it apart, so we're pretty invested in this so far. And day number 3, start bright and early, and we got a lot on our hands. And quickly, I just want to thank you guys all for the amazing support, all the amazing comments for the Whirlwind video. It's so cool to see how much you guys enjoyed it. I also want to thank Vans for giving me the opportunity all these years to be sponsored by them and to be able to make a video like that. It's just really cool for me to see, and I'm really appreciative of it. If you guys haven't seen the video, I'm going to put the link in the description of this video for you. So it's called Whirlwind, and it's on the Vans YouTube channel, and I'm just so honored and so grateful. So guys, that's it for this one. Peace.